What is going on, everybody? Erock here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. Today's video, we are talking about how to increase your FPS in Black Ops Cold War. I usually get around 140, 120 in some areas. But if you guys enjoy this content, it all helps any sort of way. Consider leaving a like, subscribing, leaving me a comment down below. And if you are interested in any Twitch streams, dropping that down below as well. So without further ado, not going to waste your guys' time any bit further. We're going to jump right into this. So first thing we're going to go into is the power options here. You're going to go to additional power settings. Make sure you are on high performance. If you don't see it, just drop down this little arrow key. It might be under there. Just make sure you're on high performance and you're good to go. Step number 2, under the control panel, we are going to go to system, followed by system again. You're going to go to advanced system settings. Under the advanced, hit settings. Make sure you are on custom, or you can go adjust for best performance. But if you want to, you can copy mine. I just have save taskbar thumbnails and show thumbnails instead. Basically, this is just optimizing Windows to make things run faster. All this other stuff you don't really need. So I just have that. Hit apply, hit OK, and you're good to go. Step number 3, go under the system configuration here. We're going to load up services, check hide all Microsoft services, and then under here just uncheck things that you don't want or you don't need running or whatever. I have like some Apple stuff that I have unchecked. Don't need it. It's just making more resources being used, having that stuff checked. So when you're done, hit apply, hit OK. You're good with that one. Step 4 is going to be privacy settings. You're going to want to scroll down to background apps. Make sure background apps are turned off. Other than that, I don't really need like phone calls and call history stuff turned on. So anything like that that you don't want turned on, you can definitely turn that off. Again, all this is helping you sort of like optimize Windows to run quicker and to overall help you use less resources. From here, you can stay up in this little corner. Just go to type in game bar shortcuts. Make sure your Xbox game bar is turned off, game mode is turned off. You can test this out whether it works better for you in your favor or not. For me, it works better with most of my games being turned off. So this one you can kind of experiment with, but personally I have both of these or all of this stuff turned off for the most part. From here, we are going to the NVIDIA settings. So if you have the NVIDIA graphics cards, just right click in your NVIDIA control panels right here. I'm sure this is somewhat similar to AMD users for those graphics cards. I personally don't use one. But if it's somewhat similar, hopefully this does help you. So under the manage 3D settings, we're going to go to program settings. Once this loads, we are going to go to this drop down, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. If you don't see it, just hit the add button. It'll be somewhere in here. You can just click on that. And then I'm not going to go through every one of these individually. If you want to pause the video at certain sections to copy my exact settings, you can. But the main ones I do definitely know that you should change is power management mode. Click on this and make sure that is on prefer maximum performance, followed by texture filtering. Have that on high performance. And then VSync, definitely have that one off. And your virtual pre-rendered frames set to 1. Those are like the majority ones that you definitely want. When you're done with that, just hit apply and it'll take a couple seconds here. Next up here, what I have done recently is opening up my GeForce Experience. I don't know exactly how this has been helping me, but it's been helping me in a majority of games recently. I don't have the best rig, so this definitely does help. So if you open it up, go to home, under your games, go to details. There's an option for them to optimize it, but what I do, you don't have to do this, but I've seen good results doing this. Go to the little wrench here and you can drag this all the way down to performance. You'll hit apply. It'll change all these settings. And then from here, so you would hit apply. I'm not going to do it because I already have done it. But yeah, you just do that, drag it all the way to the bottom. You'll hit OK and everything. And then we will do one more thing before we open up the game. Lastly, before we open up the game, just come down here, type in %temp%. You'll click on this folder and then this will pop up. Just highlight and delete literally anything that's in here. You don't need it. It's all temporary. Okay, I'm sorry. I lied to you. One more thing before we open up this game. When you're in your Blizzard launcher, come to options, go to Show in Explorer, open up Cold War, and then what I like to do is under the launcher and the Cold War itself, right click, go to Properties, go to Compatibility. We're going to disable full screen optimization. We're going to run this game in administrator mode, and then under Change High DPI Settings, click on Override High DPI Scaling, hit OK, apply, OK, and then you'll do the same thing for this one as well. Compatibility, just make sure those are good to go. Apply, okay. Now, I promise we're opening up the game. Right now that we have the game opened up here, just under the settings tab for graphics, I play on windowed full screen. I recommend playing full screen if you can. I just like having windowed full screen just to be able to like move my mouse and stuff off to my other monitors. But yes, I do play controller on PC as well. Just quickly, VSync. Have both of these turned off. NVIDIA Reflex, have this unboosted if you can. If not, I would move it to normal, and then you're good to go there. Make sure your render resolution is at 100. Make sure your refresh rate is at your monitor. Mine is set at 144 because I have 144 hertz monitor. I play 105 FOV. As far as frame rates and everything, I have it set to my monitor's refresh rate. If you want, you can go higher. If you don't want to go on, that part is like completely up to you. Texture quality, I play on high. If you have issues, just obviously bump this down lower. And then majority of the other stuff is either on like low or like disabled. So model quality low, special effects medium, screen space disabled, view distance. You can play around with this. I just have it on low, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really affect too much if you move it up. Lighting low, shadows definitely have those disabled. Ray tracing, definitely have that disabled. You need like I'm pretty sure you need like a beast computer and stuff to be able to run all that stuff. NVIDIA DLSS, I have mine as disabled. Anti-aliasing, I have mine on the lowest. You can obviously choose and play with this around what works for you. Like I said, my current system, this is what works best for me. I'm getting around 120 to 140 frames consistently while playing multiplayer. Motion blur, have that disabled. The scattering disabled. Literally everything's disabled, low, and you will be good to go. Those are my settings. It's been working out for me tremendously. If it's helped you guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, consider leaving a like. Let me know down below in the comments, and subscribing. We got more Black Ops Cold War content coming for sure on here, on TikTok, the streams, everything. So, but that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.